Things you wish you knew about the kinship societies. Nathan, why do you think Japanese people are always so prim and proper with each other? Has it got anything to do with China? It always does. Oh, Tetsuya-kun, that simple as ABC. But you know that cut-to-the-bone explanations don't suit me, so let me start from the very beginning. A long time ago in ancient China, Confucianism was born. It was a philosophy which thought of the ordinary activities of human life and relationships as a manifestation of the sacred. One piece of the puzzle necessary to understand the significance of respect and mutual care between each other is the Confucianist doctrine of the 5 bonds. Of these relations, friend to friend is the only one based on some kind of equality. Oh, so the two of us, we are equal, aren't we? Yeah, but don't interrupt me. Now, if we also take into account the traditional doctrine of the yin-yang, which affirms a complementarity between balanced opposites, we can see why Confucianists believed that in this world, humans mutually interact in line with principles of order. It's only natural then that this overly structured society set up an equally restrictive moral code, the modern ligier, a ritualistic etiquette that affects spoken and body language. In the 6th century AD, Confucian precepts were finally introduced in ancient Japan through Korea. The first official document which proved to have a clear Confucian influence is the 17-article constitution, whose compilation was carried through by Prince Shotoku and which places great focus on the virtues required by both functionaries and subjects. Exactly in the same years, Buddhism started gaining popularity, and one of its main social expressions are the medieval otogizoshi. These were simple didactical tales which prompted the readers to see to their duties so as to receive a divine blessing, possibly their only chance at improving their lives for the better. As more and more time passed, Confucianism, Shintoism and Buddhism became so integrated into Japanese culture that they lost their purely shūkyō meaning and turned into common experiences that are still being carried out, the likes of visiting the shrine on the first day of the year, celebrating Tanabata, and watching the blossoming of sakura trees. The so-called Japanese kinship society. What's a kinship? Is it good? It's kinship, dummy! Oh. As I was saying, the Japanese kinship society is quite similar to the ancient Chinese reality, and it's built on collective living and mutual responsibility, according to the precepts of Regi and Rinri. These are two fascinating ideals developed through the Bushido, that is the warrior's honor code, informally established during the prosperous Tokugawa era. Unfortunately, in modern China, moral decline has brought about a dog-eat-dog world, flanked by a phenomenon of social apathy, best defined by the word 小王相信, which roughly translates to don't get involved if it's not your business. Only decades ago, sociologist Fei Xiaotong broke down this issue extensively in his book From the Soil, in which he analyzes what he calls the self-centered quality of Chinese relationships. But this is not just a Chinese problem. It's quite clear that most of us have lost that humanitarian sensibility, which should be the driving force behind our society's much wished for progress. And we believe it's about time we put some effort in learning to respect and complement one another by bringing together our experiences, as we are all citizens of the same world.